Düsseldorf at Don't Let the Label You! And this is an international match. The guy on my right is someone you know in Germany. He's had so many battles since like 10 years. On beat, freestyle, a cappella. This is his first full battle in English. I've never even heard him speak English, so I'm very excited. Make some fucking noise for Joseph Steinschleuder! And on the left-hand side, someone who's been battling for like 15 fucking years, man. He's had nearly 100 battles.
Last battle 40 years.
Yeah, nearly 100 battles. Representing London for the first time in Germany. Make some noise for my man Pamflit! Joseph Steinschleuder, I think, let's fucking go.
Yo, your wife left ya.
I am single.
It's pretty sad, my bruv. I wonder what could have been the reason. Probably you weren't jacked enough. You just have to work out more, man. She's gonna come back to you, I promise. Right now, she's probably with a guy who can't even bench his own body weight, man. That's bollocks. At 42, you could still meet someone new. It's quite possible. You just have to talk to girls like, you know, back in 2011, I was doing flops 2 and 2 champion with a guy called You're known for, amongst other things, freestyling, doing a lot of battles, having different 2 and 2 partners, having a flamboyant style. In Germany, that's what my USP is. But telling the difference between us is surprisingly easy. I mean, he's a little taller than me, right? A little more muscular. My wife didn't leave me. What? You thought it was gonna be a friendly clash? Just 2 guys riffing off of each other? Nah, man, it ain't like that. I don't care for your sideways Raiders cap, your multis, or your Paleozoic era rap. You have funny multis, I get it. Just not shuffle T funny. And that won't help you. And that won't help you around here anyway, because they don't even understand shuffle T, honey. Dude, you're love multi, so it's no surprise your name is Taylor Adams from St. Albans. Even your name and hometown kind of rhymes. Man, every day I wake up and then I smoke these guys. Maybe you're not even called Taylor Adams, but Adam Taylor. Let me know your real name, like O.B. Trice. The shit I come up with is so sublime but perilous, or they want to ban it in Germany, like Golden Eye. They say don't meet your idols. Good thing I never liked ya. Back in the days, and I forgot all about ya. You know, I grew up with you guys like Shadi, Raptor, Yunan, O'Shea, Marlo, Shuffle, Pedro, Juan, Big J. But now when I'm watching your battles today, I feel like you magically inserted yourself in the past. It's like, I don't remember your face. Dude, you even freestyle battled Sharon outside under a road sign. But back then it was all different. Actually, when I watched the video, I thought maybe that's how Sharon contracted autism. Dude, I used to work at a pastry shop and got drunk off the Mon Chéri. I don't care what you wear, pants, dresses, dungarees. Why are you always like, I'm repping it dark, I'm repping it sweet? Bro, your face looks like the fucking pot of greed. You have the body of a Greek statue. They tend to have small dicks, though. Your rhymes are great, but your angles are abysmal. I'm sure you have some great jokes about Germany, and I don't want to diss you, but if you think that's impressive, have you heard about a guy called Markus Rühl? Well, didn't think so.
Pamphlet, let's go.
They look like Tony Cruz homie shoes. I'm moving in his hood. I fucked his mum because she give me wood. But she kept screaming for some other dude. I don't know who das is, but apparently he's really good. She was like, ja, Pamphlit, du bist sehr sexy. Willst du mich ficken? Ich lass dich 21 Mal kommen. Schnell in meiner wunderbar Fotze und meine Arsch. She was like, I couldn't make my mind up, but we made love and I'm certain now for sure. Ich liebe that dick. I was like, this dick liebe you too, you dirty German little whore. I used to think Germany was a waste of space and a bag of shit. But then I got here and I seen how many birds you've got knocking about with massive tits, and now I forgive you and think your culture is mad legit. Your German family's just a bunch of fairies hunting deer and running dairies. But he's got an entire German side of his family that he's never met that are rich and live in Buenos Aires. When the girl I'm having sex with saw your face, she tried to vomit. I said your glasses look like the rings freestyled by Sonic. She said your face looks like a round rolling tray with an open weed grinder on it. Your glasses do not make your face arousing. Your dandruff looks like flakes of Alpine. You're basically just Millhouse's German counterpart, Lederhouse. Because you are voiced Voldo. Look, there he is, guys, except this one's the 3D version. He used to present kids' educational programmes, but they stopped him doing TV learning since a hunting team stung him like his Stevie Irwin. You use the fact that you're a nice guy to hide the fact that you're a seedy person. You're basically just Pee Wee Herman, but if he be German. Yo, because you ain't gonna survive because I'm crazy with rhyme. Can I get one of these? I'm gonna freestyle. Can I get one of these?
Yeah.
Yo, that's the crowd waving you goodbye because I'm afraid that today we're gonna die.
Weiter geht's. Zweite Runde. Joseph Steinschleuder.
You probably thought this round was murderous, but I'm Ukrainian. My mom doesn't speak German, bro. Oi, listen, yeah? Your mom's funny is deformed since your chin came out. Your face uncannily reminds me of Squidward's house. It gets recognized all around the world by its outlines like Mickey Mouse. You look like one of the high school jocks that used to frequent American In-N-Outs before going home and sniffing their sister's blouse. You have no talent, so you could never waste it. You're an idiot, but you're strong and durable like a leather bracelet. You heard that Britain was leaving Europe. You tried pulling it back to mainland. He did plastic surgery because they called it a facelift. When you dance in battles, you look vivacious. I will start to dance when I find out where your grave is. You're not gonna like it. For me, it's proper exciting to see the face of Lord Farquaad on Prince Charming's body flowing and rhyming. When they're dissing me, they're hitting waves. That's why they call me Poseidon. They don't actually call me that, but I just try to get one more rhyme in. You fucking knob may be way past your prime like Azeroth. You remind me of the actual rock they try to pull the sword out of in Camelot. Your muscular tits have massive cops. You're the type of guy to call an Apple computer a Macintosh. You're old, but the steroids you take prevent you from having saggy balls. Now they look like the cherries from Candy Crush. You're not even from the real London, yeah? At least that's what Google says. I've never been there anyway, except for my fictional sightseeing tour and my school exam. For a couple of euros, I'll beat this Bazooka Man. Wait, Euro beat Bazooka Man? Yeah, I've been nice since when they were calling me McLovin from Superbad. Your battle against Joy France, this old lady, was my second favorite granny porn. The first one, of course, being that of me and your mom. Yeah, I'm repping it fiercer. What you haven't known, got 10 guys ready to tackle you, leave your face looking like an anemone. Wait, tentacle anemone? Speaking of tentacles, you look like handsome Squidward if he had a stroke. Your hair reminds me of a skateboarder, your feet remind me of a skateboard. You're a brick wall, but since I'm from East Germany, I'll pick you apart. He's talking out of his ass, that's why he's spitting it dark. You started so early, you could have been a teen idol like Hillary Duff, but now, but you didn't have a big enough impact on the scene. Now the scene gathers 5K views in a month. I'm sorry guys, you lost it. I used to love Don't Flop, I used to watch it. Nowadays, despite the different leagues, almost everyone tries to copy American wordplay and performance, and I can't watch it anymore. It's boring, empty, tedious, and technical. I know you don't do that at all, but who else am I supposed to tell it to? You haven't changed your style for 14 years, and some people would call it respectable, but around here nobody knows you anyway, so shut up and go back to Liverpool or whatever.
Let's go.
Yeah, when I arrived at the airport, the Coke machine had Diet, Zero and Frankfurter flavour. You weren't in Superbad, you were in American Pie. You played the Shermanator's German neighbour. To say German values are diluted a bit, stupid as shit. The only time your mum allowed you to laugh in a house was Sunday afternoon, scheduled from 2 until 6, but 45% of the students in the school you were in had a poo on her tits. I went to his local supermarket. I ain't trying to pass judgment like I am Judy, so don't try and sue me. I just find it quite confusing. You got one of those fake plastic vagina units in an aisle next to designer jewellery. I only went in for a Lion Barn to try and find a smoothie and ended up buying a violent Shizer movie and an entire pint of Dookie. It was very weird. Last night I was in a bar. Some guy come in and ordered a pint of jizz instead of beer. Then a fight broke out and a policewoman entered with an impressive rear and arrested everyone dressed in some fetish gear. It was very weird. Your mum owns a strap-on leather beard. But in Germany it's erotic having the face of a freak. The only time your dad wears pristine clean shoes 7 days of the week, but every Thursday pays the local gay boy to take 8 laxatives then anally leak straight on his feet. Your dad only eats organic with the stuff that he picks, but he's still loving it in leather, getting dressed up as a gimp so he can drink from a freshly foraged bucket of piss. And the funny thing is, ain't nobody seemed to believe that it'd be an issue. The people at your local church think your dad's a nice guy, even though they know he only eats his Venus schnitzel containing real people's penis tissue. And I'm wrapping it nicer. If you had a vagina, you'd look like that girl that's standing behind you.
Yo, make some noise, yo! Ja, ihr werdet sehr geil bis jetzt. Weiter noch eine Runde, habt ihr Bock? Carry on.
Yeah, I suppose your round was all right. I'm sure the guy who ordered the pint of cum was just some guy. Some people call me the German Geechee Gotti because of my background in organized crime. I'm only kidding, of course, but back in the days I did steal a bike. Not just one. When you Google pamphlet, Google suggests the question, who's the oldest battle rapper? It's true. We have to acknowledge this. That's why he's in Germany. We have great urologists. Back in the days, you participated in a show called Don't Tell the Bride. It was a reality show with an episode about the wedding of him and his wife. In certain dark nights, you can find him in his London apartment that's way overpriced, switching back and forth between the show and his old battles, asking himself what has become of my life. I watched some of your old clashes, man, and they reminded me of my time in college, way back. Specifically of American pronunciation class, because they were all talking about your dead dad. They were also calling you gay, but we don't do that anymore. We're very sex positive, so nowadays it's actually a good thing if your mother's a whore. You're stuck in the past, reminiscing the golden age of the scene. The sold out, don't flop venues now seem like a dream. The magic is gone and can be replaced by wordplay, stage presence, and schemes. The same thing will eventually happen here. So if I don't pass away, the guy you are right now will one day be me. So I'm trying to be nice to you, man. You said you battled with formulas. You look like so-and-so fucked so-and-so. Gee golly, I wonder what I look like. You're getting killed either way. Jamie organized your transport. Hopefully no bullets hit him like Suge Knight. 4 years ago on Briggsy's podcast, you said you've never written a verse sober. You smoked weed every time.
I love it.
That explains your arrested development. Kids, don't smoke weed. It's a gateway for harder drugs like multi-syllable rhymes. All you ever wanted was smoke weed, drink beer, write multis, stay young, battle every month, love your wife, and take her to the movies. Well, that's not how life works, Adam. Reality hits you in ways you could never expect. Adam got kicked out of paradise and consuming a plant didn't help. The rhymes are shit, I know, but I've temporarily transcended rhyming. Your life was supposed to be easy, but now you're off the tracks, Adam Driver. These men get agitated, but lyrically they could never fight me. Trying to come up with something sick, it gives them meningitis. You told them they should give back to the scene they thrive in, but you yourself said you wouldn't battle in front of 15 people alongside names that aren't exciting. Dude, I should just poison you backstage and crawl inside of your massive corpus.
Fucking hell.
Operate you from within like a fancy robot. swim back to England, which I could do with muscles that enormous, take the first battle that's being offered against whoever wants it, and give your fans a very urgently needed change of style. And I'm sure they would thank me for it.
Yeah. Yo, one last round from Pamflit, let's go, man.
Yo, I'm spitting lightly. You called me the gay guy, but you just said you want to get inside me. Yo, you fucking love your mum loves British battle rap. She's always on the YouTube searching Pedro. She left your dad, moved to London, now she works in Tesco. She can't, when she's scanning items, she can't turn her neck though, she hurt herself, yo. Sucking cock, but blames it on headbanging to German techno. That fat bitch is a Bavarian caber tosser with a face that was made for horror. To say your girlfriend's 15 will mean you're a cradle robber, but he ain't replacing her brother with the face of a Haitian bear and the hair of an Asian toddler. Stupid fucking glasses, he's worn them since he's a fetus. All he ever asks for when he talks through his sins to Jesus is to not look so much like the boy from the In-Betweeners and have more than an inch of penis. Oh, fuck, more than an inch of penis. Yo, feckless German, extra virgin. He only likes movies where there's sex that hurts. Joseph Steinschleuder's a pathetic nerd. You look like Kruger came from Regenberg and you write music that I've never heard. Dickhead. How the fuck are you spitting great schemes when you're a little gay fiend? Oh fuck, you're a little gay fiend. How the fuck are you spitting great schemes when half your country's named after a tin of baked beans? And your surnames are on some yoghurt shit. Heinz Müller isn't a goalkeeper, it's a shopping list. Stop it, bitch. You're as toxic to hot chicks as chocolate to doggies is. But he only lets knob jockeys up in his orifice. Your country's obsession with sausages makes everything incredibly obvious. I'm gonna end on some politics. Your mum's got a tiny little shaved bit of hair just above her vagina, and every time your dad goes down on her and it's got this little side part and she looks down and she thinks, oh, I'm lucky to have met a man who's prepared to put his tongue in my rotten greed vagina, because I didn't think I ever would. It's horrible down there. Anyway, time.
Wir machen die erste englisches Battle von Joseph Steinschleuder. Give a lot of love for his first battle in Germany. It's Pamflit.
Okay, so I won technically, alright.